Children are faced with the decision to homeschool or not. Many of us do not even think about it and just send our child or children to public school. We do not realize that we have made the choice to not homeschool, but what is homeschool exactly about and what does it entail? Many stay-at-home mothers are not fully recognized as having a job within the career field. However, there are mothers who do stay at home and choose to teach their children instead of sending them to public schools, which as a result has them having the job as a teacher that can be seen within the job force. Let's take a look at what homeschooling has to offer and how the homeschooling teacher is actually seen. Within my speech, you'll hear some statistics about homeschooling, discussions I've had with some friends on why they chose to homeschool, as well as reasons for homeschooling children. According to Brian D. Ray, there are about 2.2 million homeschool students in the United States. Ray continues to state that the homeschool educated typically score 15 to 30 percentile points above public school students on standardized academic achievement tests. Later in the article, it said homeschool students are regularly engaged in social and educational activities outside their home and with people other than their nuclear family members. What do homeschool mothers actually have to say? They are the mother as well as the teacher. How easy is that really? I have a friend who I have spoken with about homeschooling. She had said that her choices to homeschool the reasons why she chose to homeschool her two girls is that she loves the freedom that came with the homeschooling. The freedom of long vacations, the freedom about what her girls get to learn, and how they teach, how they are taught. She also said that a big part of the homeschooling was the fact that one of her daughters has been diagnosed with ADD, and homeschooling her daughter, she could work around and tailor to the ADD instead of her daughter having to be medicated if she were sent to public schools. Another friend of mine stated that she likes the freedom as well as the freedom of homeschooling as well, and how long their child gets to study. She gave the example of her son, who is 7, studying for 2 to 3 hours a day, and that way he has more time to play video games and building with Legos. Why do parents choose to homeschool their children? Is something wrong with the public school system, or are there other reasons behind their choices? The class sizes are excessively big in public school. Teachers are more concerned about testing scores than rather actually teaching the children. Religious reasons are some of the most common reasons behind homeschooling children. According to an article written by Michael H. Romanowski, he states that although parents choose to homeschool their children for many reasons, they might be categorized as ideologues and pedagogues. Ideologues have specific beliefs, values, and skills they want their children to learn and embrace. Convinced these things are not being adequately taught in public school, they opt for homeschooling. Romanowski goes on to state that the ideologue's motivation is essentially religion-based, believing public schools have a secular humanist philosophy without strong Christian values. They have a strong concern for their children's moral, ethical, and spiritual development, and feel public schools fail to take religion seriously. So if you would like to have the freedom to take long vacations or freedom to teach subjects you want to be taught, if you want small class sizes without the high costs of private schooling, then you might just want to take a look into homeschooling and see if that could be the right choice for you and your child.